Hello everyone, and welcome to my beta testing with viewers, part 4. Leave a comment if there's anything you would like me to test for the next video. And do remember, we can't get flying right now, so it has to be things that doesn't require flying mount. The first thing I'll test is jewelcrafting necks, because these necks will provide a buff to you and your party group. But what I was actually wondering was, if I buff someone and I leave the group, what will happen? And as you can see here, I buff the hunter and the hunter pet, but when I leave group, they also lose the buff. The last thing I wanted to test was what will happen to the buff if I equip another neck. And the result was that I actually need the jewelcrafting neck equipped in order to keep the buff. One of the alchemy specializations will tell you to craft elixir of major defense, but this recipe is actually limited. So I decided to test the respawn time for this recipe. The first recipe spawned after 3 minutes and like 25 seconds. I decided to go for 5 more to see the average time. And the average time has been around 4 minutes and 13 seconds. The fastest respawn was 2 minutes and 40 seconds and the slowest 7 minutes and 32 seconds. In the previous video, I showed that mooncloth has no cooldown, so I decided to test transmute arcanite bar, and the good news is that arcanite bar has no cooldown in Burning Crusade as well. Next up is spell batching, and if you have played PvP or PvE and you for example do AoE spells, often there's a chance that the spell won't hit immediately, but in Burning Crusade this will change, and now the spell will actually hit the moment you cast it. In this clip you see that the Frost Nova ends, and the moment that I cast Blizzard, the monster also gets the slow effect. Is this important? Yeah, definitely. Also because in Burning Crusade we get arenas, so it's so important that you land your spells and there's no delay. As I show you right here, I buy the different stuff and I instantly get those items. If this was classic, there would be a huge delay and your game might even lag. In classic, ores stack as 10 and bars as 20, but in TBC both of them will stack as 20. So this will save you a lot of backspace and make it a lot easier for you to farm for a longer period. Alright, now to something that a lot of you have actually been asking about. Can you change Tailor specialization and what is the price? In order to test this, I had to get my tailoring to 350 and be level 60. At 350, the 3 quests became available, so now I could choose between Mooncloth Master, Spellcloth Master or Shadow Weave Master. In this case, I picked up the Mooncloth Master tailoring quest. The reason for this is because the quest is so easy and all you have to do is to go to a moon well, use the quest item and head back to Shattered City. Hand in the quest and you will now become a Mooncloth Tailor. A Mooncloth Tailor will be able to make 2 primal mooncloth instead of 1 primal mooncloth. The cooldown is going to be 3 days and 20 hours. But you can actually change your specialization. So if you're a Mooncloth Tailor, go to the Mooncloth Specialist, talk to this NPC, and you will have to pay 50 gold in order to unlearn Mooncloth Tailoring. When you have done this, then you can go to one of the other specialists. In this case, I talked to the Spellfire Specialist, and for 20 gold, you can become a Spellfire Tailor. And for another 50 gold, you can unlearn Spellfire Tailoring. And just like before, if you wish to become a Shadow Weave Specialist, you have to pay 20 gold. But why is it so important to change between the different specialists? As I mentioned in the beginning, if you're Primal Mooncloth Master, you can craft 2 Primal Mooncloths. If you wasn't a Master, then you could only craft 1 primal mooncloth. So by changing between these different specialists, you can simply craft 2 of each cloth every single time that you have a cooldown ready. And this will allow you to craft your epic gear a lot faster, or you could trade cloth with other people or even sell it and make a huge amount of gold. I also noticed that the recipe Flask of Supreme Power from Classic, you usually have to get this in a dungeon, but in Burning Crusade, the Keeper of Time Quartermaster will sell this, and in TBC, this flask is still useful. If there's anything you would like me to test, then let me know in a comment below the video. And if you would like to see more of this content in the future, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.